Hey everyone, welcome to the Bearded Ranger. Today we're stepping into the world of Avowed, Obsidian's latest fantasy RPG. I've spent some time exploring, fighting, and talking to pretty much everyone who will answer me. So let's talk about what works, what could use a little polish, and whether this is the game for you. Whether you're an RPG veteran or just curious if this is worth your time, we're going to go through everything from combat to story, companions, and world building. Section 1, Character Creation. Avowed gives you a pretty solid character creation system. You can pick your race, appearance, and backstory. Interestingly, your background doesn't massively affect your abilities. You can still customize those to match your preferred playstyle. But it does influence dialogue. So if you want to sound like someone with an Imperial background, or more rebellious type, the dialogue reflects that, and it's a nice touch for role-playing. Basically, you can look like a hero, talk like a hero, and still hit things in whatever way you want. I like that flexibility. Section 2, Story and World Building. The story in Avowed is gradual and immersive. It slowly unravels so you get to know the world and its people at a comfortable pace. You don't need to go digging for lore to enjoy it. But if you're like me and want to peek behind the curtain, the game lets you look up relevant lore right during dialogue. That's a huge bonus for RPG fans who love details. The world building is fantastic. Towns, forests, ruins, everything feels lived in. Even small NPC interactions add to the sense that the world exists beyond just your quest. The Stranglewood and surrounding regions really pull you in. If you enjoy exploring, Avowed rewards curiosity. Section 3, Companions. Companions in Avowed are unique and actually matter. Each has their own personality, abilities, and motivations. They aren't just stat boosts. They can influence dialogue, help in combat, and add layers to the story. And with Kai, for example, his ability to mark items on your minimap makes exploring a lot less stressful, which is a neat little feature. Section 4, Combat. Combat in Avowed is engaging, but not perfect. Boss fights, in particular, are interesting and each one feels unique. You're rarely just repeating the same pattern over and over. You'll need strategy, timing, and some planning for elemental effects. For example, using your grimoire to freeze enemies before hitting them with fire is super satisfying. However, the combat can feel a bit clunky at times. Hit detection isn't always perfect, and movement can feel slightly stiff in tighter spaces. It's not a deal breaker, but it does keep the combat from feeling as polished as some other modern RPGs. Still, the encounters are fun, and the bosses, like the Dream Thrall Elder Brown Bear, offer memorable moments without overstaying their welcome. Section 5, Exploration and Quest. Exploration is rewarding. There are secrets, lore items, and side quests that make the world feel alive. The quest design encourages you to pay attention. The main quests give you context for the world, but side content lets you dig deeper if you want. From urgent missives like Message from Afar to clearing out occupied cabins, the quests give variety and pacing. The Stranglewood, for instance, mixes tension, strategy, and the occasional surprise, which keeps the game interesting. Section 6, Strengths and Weaknesses. Strengths: immersive world building, engaging story that's accessible but expandable, unique companions with meaningful abilities. Boss fights are creative and memorable. Character creation gives both narrative and gameplay flexibility. Weaknesses: combat can feel a little clunky, some minor pulse issues in movement or hit detection. Not every feature fully shines, but the overall experience is solid. Think of it like a well-cooked stew. Everything is there. Tastes good, but maybe needs a little salt. Section 7, Verdict. So what's the bottom line? Avowed is a good but not great RPG. It's a fun, engaging experience for fans of RPGs and fantasy worlds. The story, companions, and exploration are top-notch, while combat could have used a bit more refinement. If you're a fan of RPGs, I definitely recommend giving it a try. You'll get a rich, detailed world, memorable boss fights, and companions that actually feel like they belong in the story. Just know that combat occasionally trips over itself, but it's nothing that ruins the adventure. That's my review of Avowed. If you've enjoyed this, leave a like and subscribe for more RPG reviews, boss fights, gameplay tips, and industry news. And let me know in the comments what you think about the game, or what game you'd like me to review next. Thanks for watching, and always stay calm, adventurer, and try not to get eaten by anything too magical.